Hi, I'm Charmaine. Welcome to the Love of Self podcast, where we delve into the emotional aspects of finding love for self. Today's topic is life is healing. Lately, I've been considering the purpose for healing, and I've personally come to the conclusion that life is a healing process, simply because we have so many opportunities throughout life to be wounded. We can't help but to have the opportunity to mend something that we've gone through, because there's so much to go through, no matter how big or small. I've been looking at it as someone having a deep cut, a gash, or a wound. Their ability or lack thereof to mend that wound affects its appearance. So whatever gash or cuts, emotionally or mentally or spiritually, that we all have experienced, creates an appearance. Things are no longer the same after we are wounded. And whether or not we're able to stitch things up or leave it to mend itself however it needs to, has an effect on our makeup. Everything that we have ever gone through appears within our spirit today. It's all differentiated based on how we were able to adjust and maneuver to mend whatever the emotional gash opened up within us, and how we're able to bring ourselves back to wellness as best as we can is how our mind appears, how our behavior and demeanor appear. It's how our energy within itself appears based on what we were able to understand about the wound, how we were able to care for the wound, and how we were able to create an environment where it can better heal through time. And whatever wounds that we have accumulated over our lifespan to this very moment created an appearance within our energy, within our mindset, within who we are as individuals. And it has a big part of our makeup. Through this wounding, a new creation has begun, but it depends on how we were able to deal with it, whether or not we were willing to deal with it. And it can have a positive or negative effect on our energy, on our well-being, on our mentality, on our heart space. The more time we let it be, the more needs to be rectified or needs to be healed. The more that we grasp into all of the connectivity and the meaning, the more we gain understanding of why and how things happen and how we need to deal with it moving forward. The more wisdom becomes of who we are. For example, if we left open a gash, it still heals, but it heals in a certain way where all of the makeup of the human body that needs to regenerate itself for a renewal, its appearance seems more scattered. It seems to have huge gaps in it. While if you're able to stitch up your wound, if you're able to bring things together, while there's still a scar there, there's more organization for the redevelopment. In both instances, there is a new makeup of our appearance. There's a new energy that we behold and have now become through our wounded experiences. So with that, I must say that the light that the wounds bring through the healing experience can either be a harsh reality or a mended, soulful outcome. It's all on how we want to see things, how we want to bring ourselves anew through what we've been through. It's all in participation of our self-development, of our renewed energy, of our willingness to understand ourselves and the purpose behind all experiences. Because there is a purpose. There is a purpose for every experience, good or bad, whether we wanted the experience or not, whether the experience was beneficial or harmful. It all helps us to see a new reality, a different reality, a reality to face our own strength, a reality to see how the healing process brings light to who we truly are. It brings light to the new developed self, especially when we're able to really and truly see all of the intricate parts of our womb, when we're really and truly willing and able to feel the pain in order to get better, to deal with the nasty, disgusting, harmful event that happened to us and bring it to its wholeness of a better experience and outcome that we are able to deliver to ourselves in some way, in whatever way we see fit to do it. And it's easier said than done, of course. No one wants to be hurt. A lot of us want to be happy. We want to feel joy. We want to feel peace in our lives. That's only natural for those who have that mindset. And that is a striving force that makes life as healing as it is, as healing as it can be. Because with the attempts to bring this to ourselves, we often find it through these healing experiences. We often have to strive through grit and pain to bring ourselves to the other side of joy, to bring us to the other side of understanding what peace really is because of all of the turmoil that we've been through before, and seeing ourselves in that light, in that beautiful existence, even through all of the scars, can help us see the truth of our existence, of how we need and know we are to be. I'd like to thank you for taking these few moments to listen to what I have to say. I greatly, greatly appreciate you. So, I'd like to ask you, is life healing for you? Have the wounded spaces in your life brought you opportunities to redevelop? What have the wounds in your life help you redevelop? Have you taken that redevelopment into positive or negative spaces? On either side of that coin, what do you believe to be the justification of the healing processes that you've had to go through and come out of? I'd love to hear from you. Please comment or email theloveofselfpodcast@gmail.com. Please remember, I am not a licensed therapist. Also, check out my book, Love Yourself, a book of poetry and spiritual writings for self-love. It's available now on bookbaby.com. Purchase link is in my Instagram bio. I wish you all peace, love, joy, and healing. Always. Until next time.